Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Monday, August 28th, 2023. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The lawn of the Malcolm Gishad Recreational Park was filled with new and existing education professionals on Monday, August 28th, as teachers from across Nevis attended the 2023 Back-to-School convocation hosted by the Department of Education. The theme of the event was Education for the Future, Learning, Growing, Succeeding Together. The annual exercise seeks to motivate new and returning teachers ahead of the start of the academic year in September. Principal Education Officer Zanella Claxton delivered remarks.
This year, our anchor statement remains, Education for the Future. We acknowledge the process that achieving this entails. As such, it is an honor for us to celebrate the start of a new school year with you and to welcome all of you back to school 2023. As educators, we take our jobs seriously, particularly the related to teaching and learning. Whether formal or informally, we expect our students to learn the lessons which we share deliberately and explicitly, and also to learn lessons which are not directly linked to the content in the curriculum. We sometimes fail to realize, however, that we too must learn. As an average Whatsappian, and I think I made that word up, I'm going to take ownership of it. I came across a status update which states, the day you plant the seed is not the day you bear the fruit. Learning is akin to planting the seed and providing an environment which is conducive to growth and success.
The Principal Education Officer also outlined 5 lessons learned throughout the school year.
The majority of our educators want the best for our students. They advocate for them in so many ways, and quite often, they silently execute their tasks. They remain focused on the well-being of the students and innovatively and creatively create responses to challenges, seeking support and assistance as needed. There are a few, unfortunately, who are not there as yet. We will have to make a more concerted effort to ensure that we collectively remain on task in the best interest of our students, and that we do not allow the actions of those who may reflect negatively on the system thwart the amazing work of you, our great educators. 2, there are not enough hours in the day, weeks in the term, to do all that we want to do as a system, and to facilitate every request for access to schools and students. While we try to guard instructional time and provide opportunities for students to explore the extracurricular activities, we will make a greater effort to provide a better balance. Although there may not be enough hours during a school day or school term, there are many hours, weeks, and even months when our students are not meaningfully engaged. Due to the fact that education and learning is not limited to the curriculum or the academic calendar, we will have to invest time and collaborate with our partners to create a framework for the way forward, which allows for students to engage in a variety of experiences without hindering our students' progress. 3, everything takes time. We have to adjust the pace, but ensure that we keep moving. Remaining stagnant is not an option. 4, there is need for constant assessment of our system, our personnel, our product, and our students. Our mindset towards the need for and importance of assessment has to be such that we see and embrace these needs. 5, many of us will start the journey, but some will leave, as is a natural occurrence in life, while others will continue along.
The Minister of Education, Honorable Troy Liburd, was also present and delivered remarks. The opening remarks were delivered by Deputy Principal Education Officer Londa Brown. The 2023 Mr. and Miss Talented Youth, Jaim Sturge and Tinaya Wills, rendered a poem, while the Vision Gospel Band led praise and worship. The guest speaker at the 2023 Back-to-School convocation was Alden Claxton Jr. Friday, August 25th marked the close of Llewellyn's Manufacturing Company's Cook-Up, a one-week program which aimed to engage disabled women from around the island in the culinary arts. On display at the event was a variety of food items that each girl was taught to prepare over the program's duration. Co-founder of Llewellyn's Manufacturing Company, Violet Clark, shared details on the experience.
We have had such an excellent time. I cannot tell you how amazing this experience has been for us. Just sharing with the girls and just watching them develop throughout the entire week. They came in on Monday, apprehensive, head down, not giving too much eye contact, very, cautious about what was going to happen. And not even by the first day, let me say by lunchtime, and they started cooking and eating, the chatter started. And so they continued from that time right all the way up.
Family members of the young ladies praised the initiative as they highlighted the positive impacts it would have on the lives of the participants.
I think this is very good for my daughter. It give it the opportunity to become more independent in doing stuff that she doesn't normally do at home.
Okay, I think that it's a very good initiative. Thank you to the clerk. Thank you to the government. I think that it would really help us even more. And she loves to eat, so she has to do the work sometimes, and the lessons and experience that she gained from here, I think that it would help us more so that she could eat a lot more as well. Thank you.
Also present at the ceremony was Deputy Premier and the St. George's Area Representative, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, who delivered closing remarks and assisted with the distribution of completion certificates, along with Angela Delpeche, Director of the Small Enterprise Development Unit, who distributed gift bags. Still to come, Summer Library Program comes to a close. Participants learn valuable life skills. The details after this break.
Taxes are the lifeblood of a nation. Feel good about what your tax dollars do in Nevis. As a responsible citizen, your tax dollars protect our environment. Pay your taxes on time. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis.
Be a responsible citizen.
Welcome back. The Nevis Public Library held the closing ceremony for week 2 of its Summer Environmental Awareness Program, held under the theme Life Enrichment Through Skills. Chief Librarian Anastasia Paris-Morton gave a brief recap of the program.
So Monday we did road safety. We also started sewing on buttons. One of the skills we also wanted to get you guys accustomed to was making change. So we did a mock grocery shop. We also did kitchen safety, and we also went through the emergency numbers. We also did folding laundry. Now that was a wonderful experience because we came up with so many ways to fold clothes. You had games at the Malcolm Gishard Park, and then we did dining etiquette.
One of the participants, Cleston Bartlett, spoke about his experience at the program in the form of a poem.
Learning about kitchen and food safety is a very important skill indeed. To learn to prepare food safely puts you in the lead. At our age, part of our training has to involve how we do our eating. No elbows on the table. Fork in left, knife in right. That's how you eat right. Sewing and folding clothes are life skills too. That is the end of library camp for me and you.
Deputy Principal Education Officer Londa Brown expressed thanks to the library staff for successfully hosting the program for its 33rd year.
If you can fold your clothes and give some help to your mommy and your daddy on the weekend when they're doing the laundry, that is sure to make life better and enrich your life in some way. So I'm happy that you were happy with what you were learning today, and that the librarians were ensuring that you had something enriching to participate in. So I am so pleased to be here. I am glad that you had a great time. I hope to see many of you next year at next year's program. And I want to say a special thank you to Mrs. Morton and her staff here at the Public Library for a wonderful job that they continue to do in ensuring that our students are prepared and gainfully engaged during the summertime. Mrs. Morton and your staff, thank you so very much.
She also expressed gratitude to the main sponsor of the 2-week program, National Caribbean Insurance. Completion certificates were presented to the participants by the branch manager, Hazel Manners David. The Nevis Public Library has been hosting its summer environmental awareness program for the past 33 years. The following is a notice from the Premier's Ministry. The Premier's Ministry informs that the period of closure of the Supreme Court Registry in Charlestown has been extended to Friday, September 1st, 2023. The offices will now resume services on Monday, September 4th, 2023. For any assistance, contact Assistant Registrar Melissa Fleming via email at melissa.fleming@nia.gov.kn.com. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.